Hi guys, this is Virag from Bionic Buzz, and tonight we are in the Four Seasons Beverly Hills, and we are attending a fantastic gala, a fantastic award show in the award season. We're going to celebrate black cinema and black filmmakers tonight. This is the African American Film Critics Awards show. Stay with us and stay tuned. Hey, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Let's just start with that you had a very significant role this year in the emancipation. So could you just highlight something from the shooting experiences? How do you remember, and how do you remember to prepare for this role?
Yeah, it was a lot to prepare for this role, and but we shot on actual plantations and a lot of sites where these events happened. So that really inspired us and helped us to put ourselves in those people's shoes. And yeah, Jodie Ann is, such a beautiful, loving, caring, tender mother, and it was just such a privilege to pay her because she makes such great sacrifice for her family, and I think that's really what brings the film home in the end.
What do you think, what is the message of the movie for the people nowadays?
Yeah, I think it is, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So sometimes we've taken such great strides forward, but sometimes we're in a hot political climate right now, and hate is back on the rise again. So I think it's a good lesson to never let these things happen again, and also the power of love and courage and faith will outwin all.
And we are tonight here in a very wonderful event. So we are recognized tonight, the black cinema filmmakers and talents. What are your impression of the event, and what are your expectations for tonight?
Yeah, well, I'm always happy and so happy to celebrate the work of my peers, and particularly the work of my black peers, So, and just the quality of cinema that is coming out this year is just great. I mean, there's Woman King, there's Black Panther, there's Emancipation, so I'm just in honor and awe of my fellow peers' work, and I just want to celebrate them. I can't wait.
Do you think that through these decades, the last few decades, the black cinema grown, evolved?
I think so, and I think the types of stories we're telling are different, and I think the scale and the scope of the stories is, there's a lot of blockbusters that lots of people are coming out to see, so I'm really proud of that for our community.
One more question. Your partner was Will Smith in the movie. How did you interact with him? How was your connection?
Oh, Will is just the most gorgeous human. He's like sunshine, you know what I mean? So he's always light and in the mood on set, but he's also like a great craftsman, and he's very dedicated, and he just makes it easy. He honestly
you have a lot of conversation about the roles?
We did and we didn't, but I think we just both came very ready and very full in terms of our character preparation, so it just read on screen. But we, there were little things like, we said that we wanted their partnership to be so strong that, even if they knew they didn't find each other in this lifetime, they knew they'd find each other in the next. So that kind of deep spiritual love we worked on.
Congratulations for the movie, and thank you for stopping by.
Of course.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Good to see you. Hi, Gina. Nice to meet you. I am Virag from Hungary and from Bionic Buzz tonight. You made such a movie this year, but already won Golden Globes, already won Critic Choice Awards. So please tell me, what was your motivation? What was your inspiration?
Honestly, this is a film I've wanted to make my whole career. I love historical epics, but I'd never seen us in them. And so to be able to do that, to be able to tell our history in this powerful way, and it centers women and black women, and it's a real life story that no one has heard about before. I didn't hear about these women before. It was just an amazing thing to be able to shoot that and put it on screen.
So you said that it's like a long life project was for you. When did you started to work on it? So what was do you remember what was the first time you started to think of it? How many years did you work?
Well, Viola Davis and Kathy Shulman, Julius Tenen, the producers, they had been working 6 years to try and get it set up. And then I came aboard, and as soon as I read the script, it was a phenomenal script. And as I said, I feel like I'm reading my dream. And then Viola Davis is attached to play Naniska, this incredible warrior. It was, again, everything I dreamed about.
Did she find you for the project?
No, they found me. Yeah.
Congratulations, that's amazing. So please highlight something about the shooting experiences. How was to be on the location and start? Maybe you remember the first day when you started to shoot.
Yeah, the first day was incredible because the whole time we were fighting to get it set up, and there were times where we didn't know if it was going to happen. I just kept this image in my head of the first day on set, standing there in South Africa, looking out at this incredible cast and saying action for the first time. So on the first night, it was the entire cast that we were shooting. And I remember like just taking that deep, beautiful breath and saying action.
What was the biggest challenge?
Shooting during Omicron, that we got shut down at a certain point, and it was really scary. I didn't know if we were going to be able to come back. God, that was scary. But South Africa handled it really well, and we were able to come back safely.
And tonight you will accept another award. So congratulations, first of all. Please share some thoughts about it. What does it mean for you?
Yeah, I'm being awarded Best Director, and the film is getting Best Picture. I mean, those are two incredible awards, and I love that the film is being recognized in that way.
Are you planning some new project with Viola, or what is your next idea?
Yeah, right now, my focus is taking a nap because I need a break, but I will work with Viola in a heartbeat.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Ray. Nice to meet you. I am Virak from Bionic Buzz, and you are the host of this evening. Please tell us, how did you prepare for this wonderful night?
You know what, as a host, I have the easiest job in the building, because I just get to come in, see people fellowshipping and looking good, and I'm going to do my best to just get out the way and let great people be great. We're just here to celebrate wonderful, wonderful films across the entire Black diaspora, so I'm excited to be a part of this tonight.
So you will have fun also on the stage, and you are not nervous at all?
You know what, there'll be a couple jokes to crack. I ain't burn them all here, but yeah, it'll be a good time.
Tell us something about that. What are you working on right now? What project you're doing?
Oh, right now, we're still doing the daily show. Right now, we're doing our guest host. I'll be getting an opportunity at some point this spring to guest host on the show. But other than that, just working hard, political satire, and RoyWoodJr.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Movie, and I'll keep it with me. Okay.
Please highlight us for your most memorable filming and shooting experience.
Oh, we shot a lot of days. I don't know what my most memorable experience was, but I can tell you. Whenever we would shoot at this one location in Atlanta called OFS, it's in the middle of Gwinnett, like kind of a suburb to the north of Atlanta, and it's not a lot of like wildlife around. It's kind of an old fiber optics plant, but this massive black butterfly like lived there, and it would come by and fly around set whenever we were working on something difficult. So that was a really cool memory.
Thank you, and please just tell me one sentence about what does it mean for you to be here tonight on this African American Film Critics Award show.
Yeah, I feel honored to be included. Honored that people are still thinking about our film at the end of the year. Gil, who runs the AAFCA, is great. He's always supportive. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And I heard so many amazing things of you. Congratulations, first of all. And I heard that you're going to make the Oscars this year. Am I correct?
Yeah, I'm conducting the Oscars, yes.
So how can you prepare for an event like that?
It's with a big team. You need a lot of people because it's such a big show. It's so huge, because it's not only the music, it's the film, it's everything, It's the actors, it's the writers, it's the producers, it's the stunt people, it's the whole community of filmmaking. So it's an honor to really delve into the music that was made this past year for all the wonderful movies that we've seen in theaters and at home as well,
What was the biggest milestone in your career? Can you just highlight some of that?
I think most of the time what I think about is my work with Whitney Houston, and namely like the national anthem, that national anthem that she sang, my time with her, and all the opportunities that I've gotten because of my relationship with her, and I learned so much that now I'm able to use those things, whatever job it is. I use those same skills of being kind, of being focused, of paying attention to detail, all those things that I learned, I still use.
I wanted to ask you about her. So, how can you remember her? Because you were so close to her, and we just know her from the news and you know about her beautiful voice. But you were really close to her. What is your memory?
Well, it's always her smile, her kindness, and her voice. You know, I mean that kind of thing doesn't come often or repeat itself in one lifetime. So to meet someone like that and to be able to be close to that voice, it just touches you in a way. Even now, if you hear a song of hers, it touches you in a different way, you know. And she had the ability to tell a story with her voice. You know, it's powerful.
And nowadays, who is that talent or that singer who you really want to work with and you didn't yet?
Oh, is there a singer that I haven't? Well, I actually can't think of any right now because I've been really fortunate because of Whitney, I got a chance to work with a lot of the singers when they were younger, like Beyonce, Adele, Christina Aguilera, Kelly Clarkson. I mean, you know, all of those women looked up to her as well, to Whitney. So I've had a chance to work with them. But I'm sure there's a lot of great singers coming, so I'm always looking.
What is the new project? What are you working on?
Well, I'm conducting the Oscars in a couple of weeks, and that's where the focus is right now. It's enough.
Yeah, and after that, a little rest, hopefully.
A little bit.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Sure, I'm Ashley Sharp Chestnut. I'm presenting tonight to Jalen Hall for the Emerging Actor Award.
How did you prepare? How can you prepare for a presenting?
I don't know how we can prepare anything. They give me a little script, but probably.
Oh, they did? Okay, tell us some secrets.
There are no secrets. It's probably going to be mostly improv. I'm introducing or presenting with Derek Luke, I believe, too. Yeah, I'm just really excited to be here.
Is it your first time on this event, or?
It is. It's my first time here. It's my first time presenting. Oh, it's exciting.
And let's talk about you a little bit. So what are you working on currently?
Sure, Star Trek Picard on Paramount Plus. I'm playing Sidney LaForge, the helmsman of the USS Titan. So we're in space, we're fighting some bad guys. We're out there, yeah.
And what are you planning for next this year? You already mentioned some things, but maybe you have other plans?
Yeah, I'm also writing as well. So hopefully my new projects will be greenlit. Crossing my fingers.
Can you share something about it?
No.
It's too early.
It's too early.
Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, and please share your social media with us.
At Ashley Sharp Chestnut.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. So it's really nice to meet you tonight on this award ceremony, and you are accepting the Innovation Award tonight. Please share something about it first.
I'm so honored to receive it because really tonight I'm in a room full of innovators, people who have really defied the odds and faced challenges to make a place for themselves in the industry, and I just feel honored to be in their company.
You have a very important work, but it started many years ago, so you are working together with director Jordan Peele for a long time. How did it start? How did your collaboration or cooperation started? Share with us, please.
Well, Jordan saw some of my concert music for orchestra on YouTube, and Jordan is a person who sees people not in terms of what they've done, but what the possibility is they could be doing. And for some reason, he saw in me a person who could score his film because he needed someone who could write very dissonant orchestral music that could terrify people, but someone who also understood the African American experience.
Was it a challenge then for you? Was it right?
Well, I had always wanted to, I've wanted to work in every genre of music, every single one there is. So I had long wanted to score a film. I hadn't made much inroads in getting people to believe that I could, but Jordan saw that I could, and then it was challenging. But every film has its own challenges, and it's about working with the director to find the music that works for them. If you do that, you can succeed.
Is it different? I'm not coming from the music world. Is it different for a composer to write a thriller movie music?
Well, you have to love the kind of music that you're writing. You have to fall in love with the genre of music that you're writing. And composers who can write in different genres, as I think I can, do well in film because, every film is different. So you want to be able to have the music be unique for each film, ideally. And so in that process, you have to discover the music of that film and within yourself, and then you have to embrace what that is and really be able to tell the story with those colors.
You also have an opera that is really successful all over the country. It's Omar. Was it like a love project, or somebody actually wanted you to make it?
So the opera is called Omar, and it's on the story of Omar ibn Said, who was a real person who was enslaved and brought over in the Middle Passage to the Carolinas. He was a Muslim scholar, and so he ended up writing his autobiography, which is now in the Library of Congress. And so his story is really one of transcending even the worst circumstances through his art and through his gift. So things like that make a great idea for an opera. And it's a collaboration with Rhiannon Giddens, and it was Rhiannon who was first asked to write the opera, and she asked me to collaborate with her. And seeing how many productions it's going to be receiving over the next few years across the country has been a huge joy for me.
What is the next project?
I have one called Chevalier that's coming out on April 21st. It's about Joseph Bologna, who was a composer at the time of Mozart. And I have one called Landscape with Invisible Hand, and that'll be coming soon, probably this summer.
Sounds like you're not gonna be bored this year either.
No, I'm not bored this year. I'm excited and busy and thrilled for what I'm up to.
Well, enjoy the party tonight, and congratulations again for your award.
So much.
Thank you.
And can you tell us a little bit about your association?
Well, our association represents the largest group of black journalists in the world. Annually, we produce this program and throughout the year several others. Our Special Achievement Award Luncheon, which is a bit like the Governor's Award. AAFCA TV Honors, which is a feed-in show to the Emmys. And AAFCA Salutes Broadway, which looks at the intersectionality between Broadway, film, and television. And that show we do in New York.
And where can people find out more information?
On our Twitter, the AAFCA, or on Instagram at AAFCA, or even on Facebook at African American Film Critics Association.
And is there anyone today you're interested in, obviously everybody's here, is there one special person you're like, oh, I've always wanted to meet them, or so really excited about tonight?
After 30 years, I've met them all, literally.
Well, have fun tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I am Virai from Bionic Buzz, and please introduce yourself.
My name is CJ Faison. I'm the CEO and founder of Face Forward Productions and the executive producer of The Black Beauty Effect.
Okay, and I heard about it. Is that your documentary, what you made? So please share something about it, because we want to know a lot about it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a docuseries that chronicles the impact that black people have had on the beauty industry. So we explore the makeup, hair care, and skincare industries, and how black folks historically were excluded from those markets and products and marketing, and now have really worked to revolutionize and evolve those markets.
You know, I'm involved in Hollywood, and I actually met some beauty products what made by the black community, and actually I'm very impressed because it's so authentic, and they are using like a very interesting ingredients what I never seen before. Can you share something about it? So how is it different, the beauty industry in the black community, and why we should know more about it?
Yeah, I think black people, we have different texture, we have different skincare, our melanin is deeper, and so when you make products that benefit us, you make products that are good for everyone. And more often than not, products hadn't been centered around the kinkiness, the curliness, the way our hair retains oil and texture. It hadn't been set for us. But then you have folks that were their ingenuity created these products, right, that were useful for people that look like them. And also they used products that weren't as harmful to our skin, to our hair and our makeup, and that didn't have black people looking gray and orange when they put on makeup, that actually matched their skin tone and their undertones.
How did you start the project? So how can you tell a story about this?
Yeah, so the series is from Andrea Lewis, who's a child actress on Degrassi. We have Megan Good, Amber Riley, Miss Mickey Taylor, Kalana Barfield Brown. We have everyone, Melissa Butler, who's the founder of the Lip Bar, KJ Rose, Minty Cosmetics. We have everyone from the beauty executives, the beauty founders, and the beauty influencers, and journalists and editors, all featured in the series.
And what brought you here tonight?
I'm here tonight with Xfinity. I'm here to talk more and just be amongst my peers in this industry. It's a good time tonight.
What is the next project?
The next project, we are expanding the Black Effect franchise. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, and please share your social media with us.
Absolutely. My social media is face_forward87.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.